Hey guys, so today I am going to be using my claw grip. I am really happy the claw grips are back in fashion for 2022. It's one of those kind of like late 1990s, kind of like the Y2K trends that's really coming back this year. And obviously there's like just so many different ways to wear it, and it's a really affordable way to just update your look and kind of get that kind of Y2K 1990s trend without spending a load of money. Or if you're not into platforms and mini skirts, of which I'm into both, like I'm really loving all the trends this year. They're just fun, they're playful, and there's something really, you can just have fun playing around with them. What I really love about the claw grips, or the claw hair grips, whatever you want to call them, is how easy it makes doing your hair. So that's why I wanted to share with you today a few really simple, quick and easy hairstyles using the claw grip, from like a claw grip chignon to a bun to kind of the Kendall Jenner, Hailey Bieber, Bella Hadid looks that just make that second day hair really easy, which is why I kind of just did a quick blow dry today, because I'm just going to be throwing it up lots of different ways with this little guy here. So I have this one and I love it because obviously it's sparkly and I love everything sparkly. It's from Alexandria de Paris, however you want to say it, but I'm going to go through a few different versions of it because this one's kind of expensive. It was gifted to me, but the tortoiseshell ones I think are super cute. You can do colorful ones if you wanted to create a monochromatic look to go with your outfit. I'm also going to do a few claw grip hairstyles using the smaller ones, just because it can be easier for half up, half downs, or just getting the ends of a bun. So let's take a look. I am going to be doing a really quick, easy hair tutorial today using one of these claw grips. So claw grips or claw clips, whatever you want to call them, are absolutely everywhere this year. It's just a really easy and affordable way of getting those kind of 1990s Y2K trends without spending a load of money. And it also makes doing your hair super easy. You can just throw it up in a quick updo, good to go. It works really well on second day hair as well. So they're not just like resigned to the bathroom, throwing your hair up to do your makeup or shower. They work really well in the fashion world. So the one I'm using is Alexandria de Paris. It's the ivory and gold with the crystals. Super cute. Obviously this one's super expensive. They also have a navy and gold one, and then this one's like $10. So what's really cool about claw clips is it's just super cheap and affordable as well. I've linked some of these that start like $4. So if you just want a load of colors that you can coordinate your outfits for, you can totally do that as well. So I thought I would work through 6 different hairstyles today to get the most out of your claw clip, but also just to do super dead easy hair. I've just blow dried my hair today. Obviously this works. A lot of these hairstyles will be super cute on second day hair. If you've got the curls that are just starting to drop a little bit and you just want to keep it out your face, having a bit of body in the curl in them would look really cute as well. So the hairstyle I'm going to start with the claw clip is going to be the chignon, French roll, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of the style probably you've seen the most done by like Hailey Bieber, Hailey Bieber, Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid. It's like all over Instagram. They literally just throw these in the chignon and good to go. Again, that works really well on secondary from third day hair. You could do it either with a center part, a side part, no part, however you want to do it. The beauty of these is no elastic bands, so way less damage to your hair, and also the fact that it's just so quick and easy, and you can reposition it throughout the day. So I don't like having them in my hair necessarily when I'm driving, but it's not like you're trying to take hair bands and clips out to kind of do it. Just pop it out, pop it back in. It's so quick. I'm going to do my hair in the bathroom today just because I like being able to see the back of my hair when I'm doing it. I know it's kind of one of those easy hairstyles that can be a little bit messy, but just for the sake of showing you, I kind of wanted to do it in the mirror. So I'm going to start today with the sleek chignon with the center part. I would normally use hairspray to do this and just to get up all the baby hairs underneath, but because I'm changing my hair a lot throughout this, so I can show you some different styles, so it's not so sleek as I would normally do it, but you'll get the idea, and I'll kind of tell you if you want to do it sleeker how to do it. So let's start with this first one. I'm going to show you a few different options of here, the different claw clips on Amazon. And also what's really cute is they have butterfly clips, which are a lot smaller, which would be super cute if you just wanted to add it to an accent to a bun rather than actually holding the hair. If you're using it as just kind of a little cute grip or to hold like a stray piece in, it's really helpful. And the same with these little mini guys. I use this little mini one quite a lot when I'm doing half up, half down, and I don't need a giant claw clip in the back of my head. And Goody does like a whole massive bag of them, or packet, whatever you want to call, for $6. So that's a really easy, affordable, cheap way of doing this. Especially it's just supposed to be one of those really laid back, chill looks, which is why people are adopting it so much, is because it's so easy to do and it's so affordable, and it's kind of less risky if you're not into the mini skirts and platforms this year. It's an easy way to kind of get that Y2K 90s trend without, you know, having to invest in a whole new wardrobe, although I'm totally into the mini skirts and platforms this year. So let's start with the simple chignon with the claw grip. Super, super easy hairstyle to do with this. It's kind of the one you've seen the most, Hailey Bieber, Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid. So let me put in this cute little clip for you, and we go. I'm just gonna use a simple tail comb for this because it's pretty much, it's ready to go. It's like the whole idea of this is to keep it nice and simple. So I'm just gonna kind of start by, I mean, you could do this with your hands if you wanted kind of that more messy look, and I'm just gonna get that all back in there. And then I'm gonna use, so if I was doing it really, really sleek, I would use this to kind of just go in and smooth everything down. Another little trick you can use is also, I keep a separate toothbrush just to go in and like literally get all of those bits, spray it with hairspray and then go in around the hairline to make it really, really sleek. And the hairspray I like is the Sexy Hair. It's the big spray. It doesn't make your hair crispy. It doesn't kind of create that deodorant, what do you call it, like dandruffy look. It just is nice and it brushes out easily, so you can kind of change your hairstyle if you want to. So the whole point of this, I'm going to do it kind of slow, so we're having a little chit chat as we go, but normally you could do this really, really quickly. You don't even need to be that neat with it. And then all you're going to do is roll up from the base. I'm trying to see the back of it, I can't really see. Twist up. Now the end of it, we're going to show you two different ways. I like to fold under. Now you could either leave that loose and stick a pin in. I like to keep twisting and then push those ends into there so it's all really nice and neat. So that's kind of tucked. Then just grab your claw clip, wow, and then just slide that in and pin it into place, so it's just like that. Now what sometimes happens with this bit is it goes a bit crazy. Just grab a couple of these pins like this, pop it in, 1 and 2, and that will just hold those kind of into place. And that is it. That is the simple chignon. It's super easy hairstyle to do with these claw clips, and then you can fiddle around at the back if it's wonky just to straighten it up. But I love this one because it's sparkly. It gives me all the sparkles, because obviously sparkly things are really, really in this year as well. So I'm going to show you another version of this chignon just because it is kind of the most popular to wear crocodile clips this year. So if you wanted to kind of do it less messy, again, if you do this on second day hair that's nice and curly, it looks super cute as well. Or if you wanted to curl the front bits afterwards and create some wispy curls at the front, super, super pretty. So then the other way you can do it is, and this works well on shorter hair as well, if you don't have enough hair to kind of do that bend back over on the top, just leave it out, and then you can put this in, and then you can kind of just let it do a little waterfall over the top. Like, it really doesn't matter with this, it's just to have fun with it. And then if you want to pull out some little wispies at the front just to soften it up, I would normally curl these at the front. I'm not going to curl anything or spray anything with this, just so we can quickly work through everything and it's not stuck into place. So just like to soften it. And then again, if you wanted to do the wispies with the tuck under, just grab it, clip it back, and you're back into having everything tucked up. So super, super, super easy. So they're kind of the chignons, they're the ones that are done the most. I'm hoping my hair's not going to go all static as I do this for you. My hair has been really, really fly away this season. So the other style you can kind of do with this is loads of different variations of half down, sorry I dropped it in the sink, is half down, half up styles. So whether you're just kind of grabbing it with your hands, you can pull down some wispy bits again with this, or kind of do it more sleek. So I'm just going to do, and again, if you want to do it high, no part, do it high, no part, can do it lower, like totally make these hairstyles your own, like whatever you find like flatters your face. I'm just going to keep it probably with the center part today, just to make changing from hairstyle to hairstyle dead easy for you. And obviously, like, you would slick that back. I'm not going to, because I don't want to be stuck with this hairstyle. So again, I'm just doing that. You could, so the first way to do this is, if you have a little guy, You can put in like the little Goody Classic. You can just kind of like pop that in there. And obviously it's just a really, really low, kind of like low-key claw clip look. If you wanted to go kind of more, so that's kind of like good if you're like just running around in the day. If you kind of wanted to make it dressier for night, that's when I would go back to kind of a more glittery glam style like the one I have. And then I would just do kind of more of a little twist in it because it just holds it tighter. And you've got the space to hide it with this, and then just pop that in there and then just kind of like brush that out and down so that it's all smooth underneath and you haven't got any twisty bits still in there. And then that's obviously your half up, half down with the claw clip. So that's dead easy. Again, if you wanted to soften that with a few little wispy bits, just play around. That's the fun with this one. Just make it super quick, easy. What I feel like is if you're really, really going for that 1990s Y2K look, the wispy bits are kind of that. I remember doing this back then, having these little down and then curling them. But I feel like the style this time is a lot softer with this. Don't do like a crunchy curl at the front. Keep it kind of soft and loose and mellow. So that's going to be your half down, half up. Now what I've seen super cute, so I keep looking at my notes to see what the next hairstyle is. If you curl your hair first with this, I'm going to do this with straight hairstyle, I'm not like spending hours on here curling my hair for you. I would curl my hair to do this next style, but I just want to kind of show you and give you an idea. So if you've got that half up, half down look, you're going to grab two sections and we're going to braid each of these sections. It's going to sound really weird and it might not look the best with straight hair, but just to give you an idea, and I'm going to do it pretty loose again because I'm going to keep changing hairstyles and I don't want that crimped, braided look in partial parts of my hair. So I'm just going to pop really quick braids in here. If you have a glossing spray, that can also keep this nice and kind of like shiny for you. I literally just had my hair colored this week, so it's a little drier than it would be most of the time. If you've got shorter hair, this still works. Like I said, when you're doing that chignon, just leave the ends out. You don't have to do that bend under. This would work on any length hair as well. Or if you want more body, just if you have clip-in extensions, that would look beautiful on this hairstyle as well, because then you can get a fatter braid. Look at my poor little skinny braid. And then what I'm going to pop in the end, which are amazing, are these clear little elastics. I'm going to add them afterwards because I didn't add them. They are clear and they come in like packs of 400 and they're so cheap. And they're just a way of putting an elastic band in your hair without having like a big bulky hair elastic. If I look like I'm squiffy-eyed, it's because I'm looking in the mirror on the other side of this camera so I can see it. And then you can just go back in and fatten that up so it doesn't look quite as pathetic. Just make a nice kind of fatter braid in there. And again, obviously, like this is still part of like the 1990s trends with all those braids, all those kind of like beachy hairstyles that you were seeing on kind of like the girl bands. And then I'm just going to do one more on the other side to kind of even it out. And it doesn't have to be neat. That's why, I mean, this style is going to look a little strange on straight hair, but it looks gorgeous on wavy hair. And that kind of gives you the extra volume and that extra kind of like beachiness to it as well, and it'd be beautiful. Like you could do this as like a wedding guest hair. I think that would be really pretty. I'm gonna puff this side up now so it's not quite so lopsided. I hope I'm in the center when I turn around for you guys. Sorry, I can't tell. So from the front it just looks like a simple half up, half down. And so let me pop these out. I'm gonna pull out the elastics. This is why I'm not spraying in. It's looking kind of crazy, because I want to show you as many claw clip hairstyles as possible. I really struggle with claw clip with saying that. I like want to say claw grip, but claw clip is a bit of a mouthful for me, so I apologize for that. The next thing I'm going to do is how to do a claw clip bun. Super easy, and again, you don't need any hair elastics for it. So it's one of those, especially if you're traveling or you just jumped out of the pool, it's really easy to do when you haven't got a load of hairbands and equipment on you and all the rest of it. So for the bun, again, you can make it neat, sleek, or messy, beachy, whatever your vibe is obviously really easy. The easiest style to do when you've just gone out the pool and your hair's wet, because then you can create that really nice slick back hairstyle. or if you're swimming. It's just a really, really easy style. And I'm going to kind of show you using both of the hair clips. So I've just pulled it back with my hands. And then if you wanted to be neater, obviously you could go in with like a toothbrush and your hairspray. And then I'm going to wind pretty tight on here because I feel like if you do it loose, it just comes undone. So I'm putting quite a lot of tension on there and wrapping it around really nice and tight. And then when you get to that last little bit, this is where you put in the grip. And this is where I kind of prefer using a small crocodile clip like this one than using the giant ones. So then I can just kind of like clip it in and like just fiddle around with it until I feel like it's going to hold. And then you just have your really, really quick and easy bun. And then if you wanted to make that more of a statement piece, obviously, of course, just grab your giant one and whack it in. And you can put it in wherever you want. I like doing it on the side, but you can put it on the bottom, you can put it on the top, put it wherever you like the placement. For me, I don't know, I just like it because then I can see it sideways on and you see the little shimmery bits. Super, super easy bun with the claw clip. The one you've probably seen, kind of the Bella Hadid style, is the high bun. So because she has a center part, what we found is the easiest way, because sometimes when you brush your hair back, I'm gonna look crazy for a minute, and that's fine. If you brush it all back, you lose the center part. So the easiest way to do it is just to start with a little bit of hair separated. And again, where your claw clip comes into use, because you can just pin it out of the way whilst you do everything else. Yeah, I know that looks really, really sexy right now. And then you can get a really nice high pony in here. The thing with this, I would say the most flattering high ponytail for you, another little pro tip from being a ballerina, is to follow your cheekbones. So wherever that line is, try and follow that. And that honestly creates a really, really nice, it's just the most flattering shape for your ponytail when you're going high. It's just to follow your cheekbones because it just creates that really nice look. I don't know how to explain it, so I'm doing it with visuals. Can you see? It's just like a continuation. Now I'm going to cheat and I am going to use a hairband for this one. Here's one I had earlier. Just because this style's normally a lot sleeker. Now she does it super, super sleek. So grab the hairspray, grab whatever you need. This is when we come back and style this crazy bit and create that really nice center part. And then you can just pull that back. Oh, I've got a little loop there, that's interesting. Pull that back, stick it into the pony. Same on this side. Pull it back, stick it back into the pony. And I actually that doesn't bother me having kind of a little bit of a messy bit in the middle. I mean, you can do it as neat as you want, but I kind of think if it gives it a bit of character. And then obviously just grab it or make sure you're getting those ends that you just put in there. Twist it, and she tends to leave the end out kind of about there. So obviously depending on your hair length is where that little kind of like wispy bit's going to be. And then you can use a small or a big grip. I'm going to use a little small one and I'm going to put it in just about there. And that is kind of like the Bella Hadid claw clip bun. Dead, dead easy. Obviously, normally I would do it a lot slower. I would do that a lot neater. I'm just trying not to keep you here forever and bore you guys with it. I just wanted to kind of give you an overview of how you do that so easily. And then the last claw clip hairstyle I'm going to show you is a ponytail without an elastic, because honestly, just like I'm really trying to grow my hair, and because I obviously dye it blonde, it really is hard not to have all that breakage. So not being able to use elastics on my hair, that's why I'm living for claw clips this year, because they are a game changer for not having that breakage. So again, if you wanted to do a center part, no part, whatever you want to do, I think I did so many center parts for you. I'm just going to do more of a no part this time. And use mainly my hands and then just the comb a little bit at the time, because I kind of like to have a little bit of that PC texture in there, because the whole point of that claw clip is to make it look kind of like a very laid back, easy, just through my hair up style, which it is, but it's one of those you can still have fun with, and kind of like you can be more, you know, exact with it or as messy as you like with it, and then give it a good brush, because once it's up, it's harder. So now that I've got that in a pony with my hands, no elastic, I'm just going to put a twist in it, really tight, just so that I can pop the claw clip into it whilst I'm gripping it. And then once I know it's all in there, I can let go and then just play around with it if you don't feel like it's all in there. And then just brush it out so that it isn't kind of too twisty. And then you have your claw clip pony. And it's not going to be a ponytail that's kind of probably secure enough to do your cardio in, but it is just kind of like a loose and easy, breezy style to do. So if you have any questions on those, let me know. Those are my really easy claw clip hairstyles, from the chignon to the half up, half down, to the braided half up, half down, to the Bella Hadid top knot, to the low bun, to the low ponytail. Honestly, just have a ton of fun with this summer because it is one of those easy styles. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I love chatting with you guys.